Hey, what's up? Ricky Beard here. Welcome into day 4 of Surviving Subsistence Hardcore. And what I'm about to do is disassemble this foundation. Try to get as many materials back as I can. I see the sun is getting ready to come up. And I have agreed by suggestions from the community to move back to where we started. Makes the most sense considering we will not have a BCU, so I'm going to extinguish this. Go ahead and disassemble this to get the materials from this as well. And unfortunately, as you already know, our levels are in terrible shape. So, gonna try to make the most of this. Not gonna run too much. I do need to get off of this mountain as soon as possible so I don't take too much cold damage. I'm a little early considering the sun is not officially out, but we are at 4 degrees Celsius. So the thing is, I need to get over there truly as quickly as I can, and I know I'm gonna just completely decimate these remaining levels, but I should probably grab some fiber along the way and more than likely some medicinal herb so that I can get a campfire set up for when I get over there. But I also want to pay attention to, so we got a level 4 or something up the hill. I want to pay attention to where those grub trees are because I've chosen to eat one of the grubs for a little bit of extra protein, and I turned 3 of the 4 that I had into bait. Another thing I did off camera was I checked to see if there were any rogues or bandits. And I know it's still early. I know it's probably not something we can see at this point, but I didn't see any. So I suspect it's not going to be too much longer before they start to move into the world and all hell really starts to break loose, if I'm able to even get through this episode today. But that wasn't the smartest decision, considering we can't craft a BCU, and realistically, the fact that we're not in a situation... Actually, I'm gonna see if I can shoot this chicken. Doesn't seem to be freaking out just yet. Oh, so much for that. It figures. Well, now we got a wolf on us, so let's try to avoid that. I know the stamina is not going to be with us for too long. Fortunately, though, it's not running. I'm going to have to try to walk some of this. I see a wooden crate coming up. Stamina's almost wiped out. Wolf is still in tow. Got a blueberry, though. You giving it up yet? Yep, I think so. We'll take this. And we'll eat that. I mean, the good news is, I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to have at least the foundation. And we will, so there's that. I'm going to have to get situated on making a campfire. There's something coming up, not sure, don't want to know. Oh, this is so terrible. I should have never gone out there. Well, we've gotten the attention of something nearby. But I'm not sure where. Oh, there it goes. And that's a grub tree. How terrible is this? It's a level 4, too, so I'm not screwing with that. Alright, well, just going to continue heading west as this dog continues to follow me. Unfortunately, though, this is going to be one of those shitty episodes that all I'm going to be able to do is try to swim for kelp. You know, catch some fish for some protein. I mean, it's going to take a little while for me to really get myself in a position where I can get ahead of the food. That's a boar. A level 4 boar. But we at least know we're going to get a grub off of this. Alright, so protein is completely wiped out. So that's the first thing I'm going to have to focus on, is getting this foundation down and tossing a pole into the water. Hopefully hook into some... Oh, shit, we gotta... Guess we're not doing that, as we have a bear on the beach. Oh, shit, that bear is tearing that. Man, I could use that meat, though. Could really use that meat. I don't think we can... Nah, we're not going to be able to mess with it. Alright, well, he's at least distracted where I can get around. There's another rabbit that I just missed out on. Where's this bear gonna go? Well, we have a bag right there on the beach, but... Alright, let's at least try to get this foundation down. This guy's still flipping out over there. Let's just get this thing down. That's good enough for now. Actually, I'm going to probably try to hop in here real quick and see if I can find any kelp. Probably not the smartest thing, but whatever. Actually, maybe I'll stand up on this rock and toss the pole from here. The real question is, though, do we have enough to make the campfire now? And the fire starting kit, and it doesn't look like it, but we do have enough to make a biofuel that way. However, yeah, we have enough to do the campfire. We can turn another stick. So let's try to get the fishing pole out there. I know I was given advice to not cast as far because of the eagle, and I totally agree. The only reason I was doing that in the previous episode is because I was hoping to reel in a bigger fish. Not those little piddly-ass fish that it was having me pull in, but all we can do is hope for a decent one this time, and here we go. We got that damn eagle coming in. That sorry son of a bitch. That was a good-sized fish, too. God damn it. Alright, well, I can see how this is gonna go. What a piece of dog shit. Fucking garbage bird. Let's try to get that fire starting kit made. We don't have shit for fuel. But, you know what? It is what it is. Now watch us reel in some lousy-ass piddly fish this time. That was a good-sized fish that he... Yeah, it is. It's a shitty one. But it's protein. At least. Where's that bear at? He's still over there. Okay, well, whatever. Alright, let's cast this last one and see if we can avoid the eagle. What a piece of shit bird. Don't keep me waiting too long and give me a big-ass fish this time. Need to get that protein up. That bear is still hanging out. Look at him. Anything this way? Look at this. We got two wolves side by side. There we go. Maybe it's a decent one. I think it is. That stupid piece of shit bird. What I was gonna do is I was gonna try to jump in and get a hold of the fish before the eagle could get it. This is a decent sized one, so that is good to know. I know we don't have much in the way of fuel, but I need to get this campfire down. I need to get this fish cleaned, and you know what? That chicken's far enough away. Did we scare it? No, not yet. Let's see if we can hit this thing. Son of a bitch. Alright, well, can't afford to be missing like that. Alright, let's get this down. Let's throw what we have into it, along with the starting kit. That piece of fish. We're going to fillet these guys. There we go. And ignite it. While that goes, I'm going to see what's in this bag. Try not to alert the bear alongside of it. Some bitch is up to something. Oh, there we go. We got an apple. Alright, maybe our luck is starting to turn up again. We'll just see. I'm going to gather up some of this wood here to add to the fire for now. That bear is starting to encroach on our position again, so these are already done. Gonna eat all of that. Probably take the water down, and it did. That is awful. I mean, should have filled me up completely, but whatever. It is what it is. Let's refill this now. And you know what? The good news is we could at least hunt one of those wolves. We have enough arrows, I believe. I'm going to go ahead and try to do that. Let's just bring this guy across the water. I don't want to get too carried away. Wait a minute. Is that chicken again? It is. And you're dead this time. I need the feathers. I'm going to try to get the wolf. I have no idea what its level is. It's a 4. Well, there we go. We have one arrow into it. And what I'm going to do is just run straight through the foundation. Grab that scrap. I know it's right on my ass, but And then we're just gonna have to repeat this. I mean, if with any luck, we're gonna be able to at least get our protein all the way back up. He should take off here in a moment. There we go. Let's get another shot into this guy. We need to make it count. Alright. This bear really starting to encroach on our campsite. Another arrow. There we are. And I think one more ought to do it. Okay. And then I guess we're going to have to dive for some kelp and hopefully get something. There we are. So this is pathetic. Why don't you give me one steak again? Well, we got a liver and a steak this time, not complaining. So we can clean the chicken, throw both the liver and the steak on. I don't think we have to do it right this second. Let's go ahead and butcher this. We're up to 3 feathers. We can get some of our arrows back, not many. Well, let's see what we can find for kelp in the meantime. I also need to be mindful of the fire. I don't want that to go out. This is so pathetic. There's no excuse for this at all. I mean, this is so unbelievable right now. Something tells me I'm going to go all along this and probably find only a couple of these things, which is just ridiculous. I mean, it feels like there's a bunch on normal, there's a ton on easy, and there's like absolutely jack shit on hardcore. And I get it. I know I'm complaining, but this is obnoxious. Yep. You can already tell. There's absolutely nothing here. Well, either way, I mean, the good news is I have enough protein, I think, to probably get that back into the green fully. The bad news is there isn't anything in the way of kelp to be able to sort that out and get that back on track. Well, I guess I could probably get out of the water here carefully and get that grub. No, I guess we're not doing that. We have a wolf guarding that grub tree, so that's out. Is there a piece of kelp out there? I think there's one over there in the distance. One measly piece of kelp right down here. I mean, at least we're not skunked on that. Not entirely. Game's probably going to tease you with seeing kelp really far down. Need to eat it as we were starting to get back into the red. Nothing here either. I need to be careful with this campfire. I didn't have a ton of fuel into that. Oh no. So we got a bear on the right. There's no getting to that fucking tree. Isn't that wonderful? All the places you need to go to get things for bait and shit, you got animals sitting on top of it. Yep. I'm not seeing anything in the way of kelp. Maybe there'll be some on the other side of this lake. I can tell we have a wolf over there already. I'm already screwing up. I think that fire may not even be going anymore. Throw what I can onto the fire. Is that one down there? Or is that just shadow? Nope, I think this is a piece of kelp. This is just fucking stupid. Unbelievably dumb, and we did lose our fire. So that's neat. And as you can see, no kelp over here. This is psychotic. Alright. Let's go out and find ourselves some more wood to bring back. Maybe a decent amount this time. I've been able to get a few trees. I'm going to go ahead and finally get to this grub tree, so we know we'll have at least one opportunity to make some bait. Gonna have to get up here to this tree. I really wish there were some blueberries around or some strawberries. Need to be careful with this area though. Grab some more medicinal herb and hit this tree. And I'm going to turn around and get that grub tree up here. Doesn't look like there's anything in the way of a threat at the top of the hill, which is good. And we're starting to lose sun, so we're not going to be able to get our vegetables in order, which is complete bullshit. If anybody has any advice on kelp, please let me know in terms of hardcore mode, because this is fucking outrageous. As you can see, this is about as outrageous as it's going to get. Extremely, extremely unbalanced. Again, I'm all for a decent difficulty and understanding what hardcore is. I'm not for these things being wildly, wildly unbalanced. Absolute clown show. But that's going to do it for the amount of trees that we're going to gather up. I don't see any more small animals around here like they normally are. Did I hit this tree here? Nope. We'll go ahead and take that too. And the thing is, I have to... This fucking bear is just going to hang out, isn't he? See, I'm going to need walls and shit to protect myself with this kind of stuff going on. We'll kick that off. We at least know we're going to be able to get the protein in somewhat decent shape. But anyway, I should probably check and see what it's going to take to make a... Yeah, it's going to take a little bit to make a storage chest. And I'm going to have to do that because I can't keep walking around carrying all of this stuff. So I'll probably do that off camera. And what does it take? It takes at least, yeah, we need, so it's saying to be able to make that chest, we need 2 more cordage. We can do it, but that's, you know, put us in a bad spot with that. And we need, I believe, 4 more planks, as we only have 1. We can have the chicken. So let's turn 4 of these. That takes us down to 32. We'll eat this. And unbelievable, we had to eat that as well. I'll have the water. Might as well. Let's go ahead and fill that up. Put that back in. Can we make some more arrows? Well, we should probably make some more sticks after that, right? Then we can turn these into arrows to add to that stock. But we at least, I think we're going to have the materials to get the chest down so we can have some kind of storage. But I'm going to need to make some walls. I'm going to have to hide behind some shit. And I don't know, I don't want to waste materials, but man, I got to be able to get out there, and I can't get out there when this shit's like this. But, you know, whatever. It is what it is. So I think I'm going to leave the episode here. Sorry it's not as entertaining as I would like it to be, but as you can see, I mean, we're in way better shape than we were in, but this is completely fucking bananas. So if anybody knows a better way to get after kelp on hardcore, please let me know. I would absolutely love to build that stock back up, as you can tell, but, I don't know. It just seems like the game is just going to be a piece of shit and completely rip us off. Actually, I can make the chest now, but I won't keep you waiting for that. I will get it down, and we're just going to keep grinding. We're going to keep trying to get this thing sorted. So until then, I will catch you guys in the next one.